In this video we're going to talk about fine detail nature in Lumion. Is it worth it, and is it a game changer for garden designers and landscape architects? My name is Katarina, I'm a garden designer, and I see you next. So welcome to another garden design tools video. In this video I'm going to talk about fine detail nature in Lumion PRO 10. It was one of the novelties of the Lumion PRO 10 version, and at the time I was not very convinced of if it was really a big thing, fine detail nature. So we had the nature library, the normal nature library with all the Lumion amazing models and some old ones that need improvement. And we have the fine detail nature tab. Okay, so I'm just going to click. One of the things that you're going to notice in this video, because I add quite a few of these elements, okay, it's that, and it's not even a big model, okay, and you can see here it's red, okay, it's orange, going a bit red sometimes, but is a indicator that of how heavy these models make your project. Okay, so this is the only thing that's really bad about these models. It's the only thing that you should have in consideration. What I will do, a technique I would use, that I use but not for this video because I really want to show you, is that put them all the fine detail elements in one particular layer, okay, separate from the rest of the vegetation, and just switch it on and off while you're working. Okay, just switch it on when you're doing your renderings. Okay, so that's something you could do. So this is we don't have a lot of models right now, but we have quite a few of them. Okay, and I was not convinced because I thought even Lumion has here fine detail nature objects will make your scene heavier and can slow down Lumion. We recommend using them minimally. So as soon as they say this, and if you are a landscaper, you're a garden designer, you're working with your garden, that's not something you really want to worry about. Okay, you want just to concentrate on your planting and have your ideas and not being so worried. So this might not be for all the plants, and even they don't have a lot of the plants, but future trees, or in this case cactus in this project I had, or palm trees, or and they have some nice shaped trees as well, boxwood I believe, or some other. Yeah, here you have the boxwood. So this is really nice, and this is, so if you're using just 3 or 4 elements like this, definitely use them. Okay, I will still put them in a different layer just in case. But what really came out, and especially with cactus, I found, is that in the rendering, okay, in the final image, is amazing the difference. And it's just I'm sorry, maybe if you have a better computer than mine, you probably, of course, a better computer, you're going to be able to use this more freely. But I think the average computer will really struggle to use if you start using really mass use of these models. Okay, but when it came to the final rendering images, the quality is amazing, especially the light quality, the color of the model. That's when the model really comes to life. Okay, so in here, for example, this is a fine, so you have here on the left, this is a fine detail cactus. Okay, and it's really realistic if you see it here. Okay, comparing with the one in the middle, and that's one of the Lumion normal library, nature library, and it works great at a distance. It works okay, but the other one, it's amazing. Okay, it's much more realistic, much more natural. And after, you still have here one from that I imported from the 3D warehouse and it's quite a nice model. Again, it works fine at a distance, but when you start seeing really closed up the detail and the characteristics of the model, you can see here it's not really up to par with what comparing with the fine detail nature library. Okay, so this is what I wanted to talk with you about. I'm gonna put this image in the blog post, and I was really surprised. Again, this is one of the things that you really just find out when you're doing the rendering, okay, just with the final image after, especially print quality or bigger. Okay, it's amazing, the quality. It's amazing how it reflects the light. Even comparing with other Lumion Natural is much less cartoonish, as you can see here. And here you can really see from the one from the 3D warehouse is much more cartoonish, and the color and the textures, etc. This one here on the right, it's a fine detail nature as well. Okay, so you have fine detail nature, a 3D warehouse, the nature, the normal common nature library, and here again fine detail. This one is fine detail as well, and agave here is fine detail as well. So I used it quite a bit in this project, and it really slowed down, and it's quite a small garden, to be honest. And even here you can see the cutout, and if you're really doing close up, then you can really see the difference of the plants. Okay, look, this cactus here with the white flower, that's a normal Lumion library model. Okay, so you have here normal nature library, and this is fine detail library. Okay, so slightly different species, but you can really see the difference in the colors, and of course the 3D warehouse having the worst in terms of realism here, but of course you can find solutions in the 3D warehouse and the normal library of Lumion, but when you do your renderings and you do a really nice image, it really comes to life, and you can really see then the difference between having these really high quality models to the normal ones. Okay, and you just feel sorry after you can't use them more. Okay, hopefully Lumion team upgrades in the next updates will have a bigger fine detail nature library. I really hope so, with more species. At the same time, I don't know how could they, because the models are so good quality, that's why they are so heavy, that's why they make your workflow slow. So I don't know how could they improve that, but I think it's really worth it. I think as a garden designer, and I will use them, but I will use them in just some specific plant material. Okay, so some really that plant that you really want to show. Hopefully Lumion in the future will have more species, so you have a bigger palette to choose from. But yeah, I'll definitely use them. And when you're doing the rendering and thinking about your angles, and the one that you do the close-up is the one that's a fine detail nature. Okay, so that's what you can do. Just another something that it doesn't have nothing to do with this video, but I wish one of the next updates for Lumion will be, you know how you can add 3D grass to a material? Okay, I would like to have 3D pebbles, or that would be amazing. For example, like you have here, instead of having this 2D texture, imagine like you add 3D grass, you could add 3D pebbles of different sizes to your texture. That would be amazing for gardens. Okay, I'm saying pebbles, but maybe you guys think about other kind of materials that you like, but it will be really cool to be able to add them. Okay, I'll add the images in the end for you to check it out. I'm really impressed, and it really impressed me actually when I did the rendering in the end. Okay, and I'll add the images in the blog post as well. Okay, see you guys, see you in the next video. And I just want to say a very big thank you to all the new students from this promotion time I had. I'm really grateful, and I hope you enjoy your courses. See you guys in the next video.